Aita for refusing to take care of my brother's kid after finding out the truth about her father? Hi, Reddit. This is going to be long, but I need to get this off my chest. For context, I, 29F, live in a small town, work as a nurse, and until recently, my family was very close. I'm not sure if I'm the asshole here, or if I've just been blind for too long. Let me backtrack a bit. I have an older brother, Daniel, 32M. We grew up very close, especially after our dad passed when we were teens. Daniel was the golden child, smart, charismatic, and always the responsible one. I was more of the bookworm, quiet, kept to myself. Our mom leaned on Daniel a lot, so naturally everyone expected him to be the one to take care of things. Well, life happened. Daniel got married young to Sophia, now 30F. She was gorgeous, the kind of woman who made everyone stare when she entered a room. I'll admit, at first I didn't like her. She seemed too perfect, too polished. But over time she grew on me. She wasn't fake, at least not in the way I thought. She and Daniel had what looked like the perfect marriage. 2 years ago, they had a daughter, Lily. She's honestly the sweetest baby, and I've adored her since day one. Sophia had complications after birth and struggled with postpartum depression. During that time, I stepped in to help a lot. Watching Lily, running errands, even sleeping over some nights so they could rest. I didn't mind. I actually loved it. I grew very attached to Lily, maybe too attached. Now, here's where things get messy. About 6 months ago, Daniel called me one evening, sounding desperate. He said Sophia had left, just up and gone. According to him, she had been unhappy for a long time and had run off with some guy she met online. I was shocked but tried to be supportive. He asked me to move in temporarily to help with Lily since he couldn't manage alone. Against my better judgment, I said yes. For months, I basically became Lily's mom. I fed her, bathed her, took her to daycare, and even rearranged my work schedule to accommodate everything. Daniel worked late, went out on weekends, and seemed weirdly disengaged. Anytime I brought it up, he'd brush me off saying, "You don't understand what I'm going through." But here's the kicker. About a month ago, I was at home with Lily when someone knocked on the door. It was Sophia. She looked tired, thinner, but very much alive and very much not gone. She begged me to let her in. Against my instincts, I did. She sat at my kitchen table and cried for almost an hour before finally telling me the truth. She didn't leave Daniel. He kicked her out. Why? Because she found out that Daniel had been cheating for years, with multiple women, including one of her close friends. When she confronted him, he blew up, accused her of being paranoid and unstable, and told her to leave. She had no money because he controlled all the finances. So she left, not because she wanted to, but because she was forced. I was floored. I didn't know what to believe. Daniel had always painted himself as the victim. But Sophia pulled out receipts, literally. Screenshots, emails, even a hidden bank statement where Daniel had spent thousands on dating apps and hotels. It was undeniable. Then she dropped the real bomb. She said Daniel had threatened her. That if she ever tried to take Lily, he'd make her disappear. I didn't know what to do. I was angry, hurt, and felt like a fool for playing right into his hands. He had me taking care of Lily so he could keep living his double life. That night, I told Sophia I'd help her. I let her stay over, and we started making a plan for her to see Lily safely. Of course, Daniel found out. He came home unexpectedly, saw Sophia in the house, and absolutely lost it. He screamed at both of us, accused us of conspiring against him, and said I was betraying my own blood. Lily woke up crying, and the whole scene was chaos. The next day, I packed my things and left his house. I told him I wouldn't be his unpaid babysitter anymore, and that if he wanted to play single dad, he could actually step up. He tried to guilt me, saying I was abandoning Lily, that she needed me. And here's the thing. Part of me does feel like I abandoned her. But I can't ignore what I know now. Daniel isn't the man I thought he was. He's manipulative, cruel, and has no problem weaponizing his own child. Sophia is trying to get legal help. But in this town, Daniel has a lot of connections, and I fear he'll twist the narrative. Now my mom is furious with me. She thinks I should have stayed for Lily's sake, regardless of Daniel's behavior. She says, family is family, and that I'm punishing an innocent child. My friends are split. Some say I did the right thing. Others say I shouldn't have left Lily in that environment. I haven't seen Lily in weeks, and it breaks my heart. But I also don't want to be used by Daniel again. So Reddit Aita for refusing to take care of my brother's kid after discovering the truth?